Hey brothers and sisters, I hope you don't mind. I'm just gonna talk to you today about something very interesting, a miracle that happened some years ago. There is this crow, obnoxious crow, please ignore him. I think I should tell you what my definition of miracle is, because if you are not a believer, a miracle probably too will have to be something that is completely unexplainable in any realm. For me, a miracle is something that is, one, unexplainable in normal circumstances, but two, and more importantly, it is a definite assurance from God to me that He is taking care of me, looking after me, and loves me. And often in these times, which I call miracles, it is these times when I know in my heart God is trying to tell me something really nice, and that's a huge miracle for me. So this is one of those times, okay? I was going into my third year of degree in communication studies, and it was one of the most expensive courses in that college. As a family, we couldn't really think of paying the entire fees at the beginning, so we were encouraged to take a bank loan, a student bank loan, for which I would have to pay afterwards, and which I'm still doing now. And in the third year, our teachers, in partnership with a big company, came up with this idea for a fund, and they sent a mail to all of us saying that we can apply for different options. So I looked at everything, all these options. We needed a lot of equipment in that course because we were doing photography, we were doing film, we were doing all sorts of media stuff, for which if we had more equipment, it was better for us, we would learn more. There was also financial things for which we could apply for the academic year, etc. And since I'd already got the bank loan, I applied for equipment, in particular a laptop. And let me tell you, I did this with quite a lot of, I wasn't sure I deserved it, because we were already in our final year, and if I got this laptop, it didn't sound like they were going to take it away after final year. It was like, for us, it was like too good an offer. I forgot to say that almost everyone in my media class had a laptop. I think everyone had a laptop. Let me put it that way. Everyone had a laptop except me. So I thought, maybe I can ask for this because I'm the only one who doesn't have a laptop. So I asked with a lot of, is the word trepidation. It was not sure what the answer would be. I mean, if I got it, that would be so great. I would be able to do a lot of my homework on that. We had PowerPoint presentations, we had so much of research to do, and it just wasn't enough, the hours I got at home, to do that on my computer, which everyone was using. Let me also say that the situation between me and my teachers was not great, mainly because I was kind of taking every opportunity to do music, to do a performance in the college, etc. And that would really irritate my teachers. So when I gave this request, I was thinking of all these things, right? And this is the reply I got. Vihan, I think you should ask for more from the fund. I can't tell you what an impact that made on me. Here was my teacher who is granting things for free out of goodwill. She has a lot of students, a lot of people who can claim to have some financial restraint and claim something from the fund. And she's asking me, someone who is, well, not necessarily her best student, asking me to ask for more. I was really blown away by her because it immediately reminded me of what God says to His children, saying that I'm the Father and I know what you need even before you can ask me. It was kind of like this teacher knew that we were in not such a good state and we could use all the help that they could give us. I kind of felt super embarrassed that I had not asked for as much as I should have. Well, what we ended up doing is applying for the fees for an entire academic year and for a laptop, and we were granted both, and that laptop served me so magnificently, as did the fees for that year. It helped me with the loan as well, helped me cut what I would have to pay back. But above everything, it taught me such an amazing lesson that we need to ask boldly what we need without fearing, and that if a teacher of a college could be so generous and know her students well enough to know what they need and encourage them to make use of what was available, how much more God would ask us to approach Him and tell Him everything that we really need, and how much more willing He would be to fully endow us with all of that. Obviously, if He made the universe, like I was saying yesterday, if He made the universe, He has more than what we could possibly need, and He knows what we are thinking. He knows our wants, our deep desires, which sometimes even we don't know. I didn't know that I needed to ask for fees for that year. I didn't know that it would help in the long run, but it did. That teacher knew and God knew. So thank you, ma'am, if you're watching, and thank you, God, so much. So I just wanted to leave that with you today to encourage you to approach the throne of God with the needs that you have, especially if you know that they are in line with God. Be sure that He is more than willing to grant it to you. And if you're not sure what that means, I can do another video on that because it's a big topic. But I've made a video on another channel of mine which has not been active now, but it's about how to have faith and 3 steps that I used to get a guitar for myself, which I use now in my videos. It's on my channel called Vihan Vlogs, linked down below. Maybe if I get enough equipment and help for the videos for this channel, I'll be able to start proper vlogging and put it on that channel. That's the plan anyway. So I have a new fund, in case you haven't heard, on Patreon. You can support me there and I will give you some fun things in return. So I hope this was an interesting story, and I hope that you will approach God with your needs and requests boldly, knowing that He wants His children to have good stuff. And have a great day. I'm Vihan Damaris on Miraculous Mondays, signing off. See you on Worship Wednesdays. Bye-bye.